come with me and my best friend to Kimberly Akimbo at the Melbourne Arts Centre. My best friend and I are both ambulatory wheelchair users. I have more mobility than my friend Ben, so his wheelchair takes precedent, and I use crutches. As we both don't have the strength yet to self-propel for long periods of time. For those that don't know, Kimberly Akimbo tells the story of a 16-year-old girl with an incredibly rare genetic disease, while the disease in the show is never named, and I don't believe is a real disorder. I personally think this show handles disability and life-limiting disorders the way the real world does. With the harshness of it, there's no gentleness made for Kimmy. Her parents feel real. They are people who genuinely don't have the skills to cope with the fact their child is dying. There's no hand-holding in this show. Yes, the show is about seizing every moment you have because life is short and we don't know how long we have. But the show isn't afraid to have people forget, in front of Kimmy, that she's going to die a lot earlier than they are, and that she doesn't have time to wait for later to live her life. As a person who lives with a disability, I adore that MTC made the effort to consult with a real teenager, Enzo, with a terminal disorder progeria. Consulting a real person with a condition, about as close to the condition that Kim is supposed to have, is perfect for helping represent what living with a terminal disorder would be like. This show, while being about so much more than just Kimmy's diagnosis and the way her family are coping, or aren't. It's about how she's still full of life and trying to squeeze as much out of it while she still can. It also shows how having a child with disabilities or terminal illness can take a toll on the entire family. So you should never judge people because you don't know their entire story. I adored this show, and so did my friend Ben. In fact, everyone I've talked to has enjoyed this show, particularly the teen quartet, with stunning harmonies and dance. They bring some joy and levity to the seriousness of the story. Also, Casey Donovan's rendition of Better might be my favorite performance I've seen this year. And I've seen some fantastic theater in Melbourne this year. The Melbourne Arts Centre were very helpful with getting us to our seats, as the Playhouse isn't the most accessible venue. We had a lovely escort through backstage to the accessible entrance to the stalls, where Ben then was able to transfer to the seats, and they stored his wheelchair during the show. Compared to a couple of other theaters we've been to, this was a great experience. Thanks, Melbourne Arts Centre, for making it so easy for us, as it should be.
Good night. Oh my god. That was Marina Fryer. I know. What your phone? She was so good.
Yeah, I know. She was amazing.